Hey everyone, Cosmic Mango here, your favorite mango from outer space. Today we're going to be looking at some very cool and unique commanders. Before we take a look at these commanders, please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more awesome commander videos. So without further ado, sit back, relax and enjoy the show. Let's check out these unique commanders. Number 1. Free Dog Galaxy News DJ. A legendary creature human bard that costs 1 white, 1 red and 1 generic mana to cast. He has 1 power and 5 toughness and says the following. Whenever you attack, you may pay 2 generic mana and sacrifice an aura attached to Free Dog. When you sacrifice an aura this way, for each other attacking creature you control, create a token that's a copy of that aura attached to that creature. So, starting the list off strong, this is one totally unique commander. Usually within the commander format, if you're running a heavy focused aura deck, then it's most likely centered around the Voltron theme. Pump up your creature as quick and as large as you can, then deal that sweet commander damage and knock out players. Free Dog offers a unique approach. Every time we attack with this commander and any other creatures we have attacking beside it, we may pay 2 generic mana and sacrifice an aura attached to Free Dog. If we do this, then we create a token copy of it for each other creature attacking that attaches to those creatures. That's mega cool and loads of value. Fantastic for a go wide approach. Build an army of creatures and utilize Free Dog to pump those creatures up into large massive threats. It's an absolute blast to play. Having that low power but high toughness is actually pretty neat as well. 5 toughness is good, especially at a starting level. It means we can attack freely early game without too much fear of being killed in combat. Plus, we can always add auras onto Free Dog later on to make him larger anyway, which means he's most likely will survive that combat. Very good. For 3 total mana, this Boros commander is totally awesome. If we're afraid of dying in combat, then no fear, I have a great card recommendation to go alongside this commander. Unquestioned Authority, an aura spell that costs 3 total mana to cast and it says the following. Enchant creature. When this aura enters, draw a card. Enchanted creature has protection from creatures. So this is such a cool card. I love this one and it's won me many games before. Being able to give protection from creatures to Free Dog means he can never really be blocked, which is a wonderful effect when we want to trigger that amazing ability of his. And later on, we can choose to sacrifice that aura to make copies of it on our horde of powerful pumped up creatures that we have likely stacked up over the game. Great value. Overall, this is one highly unique and enjoyable Boros commander, and you can buy this commander for around 50 cents. Number 2. Sigurd, Jarl of Ravensthorpe. A legendary creature, human warrior that costs 1 white, 1 green, and 1 red mana to cast. It has 3 power and 3 toughness and says the following. Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Boast for 1 generic mana, put a lore counter on target Saga you control, or remove 1 from it. Activate only if this creature attacked this turn and only once each turn. Whenever you put a lore counter on a saga you control, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 other target creature. Oh wow, this card just screams unique, am I right? So much cool quirky stuff going on here. So, the basics. It has Vigilance, Trample and Lifelink, which are 3 very good keywords for just 3 total mana. You can do a lot of great combat stuff later on with such a creature. Should you make him powerful enough, he could be a real Voltron threat. That Boast ability, however, is where things start to get really unique, allowing us to put lore counter on target Saga we control or remove 1 from it. So good. This means we can utilize Sigurd as a tribal Saga commander, which is a rather unique and low play deck theme in the commander format. Finally, whenever we do put a lore counter on a saga we control, we can add a +1/+1 counter to another target creature, which is also very good. Here's a great card that I would recommend for this commander. Sythis Harvest Hand, a creature spell that costs 2 mana to cast and it says the following. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you gain 1 life and draw a card. So the idea is, we are playing a heavy Saga deck with Sigurd as our commander. Well, Sagas are enchantments, so pair that with Sythis and we are going to draw a lot of cards over the game. Plus, we gain a little bit of life as well. Very impressive. Overall, if you're looking for a powerful, unique commander and love enchantments and sagas, then give Sigurd a try. I think you will highly enjoy this one. and you can buy this commander for around 50 cents. Number 3. Atla Palani Nest Tender. A legendary human shaman creature that costs 1 white, 1 green, 1 red, and 1 generic mana to cast. She has 2 power and 3 toughness and says the following. For 2 generic mana and tap, create a 0/1 green egg creature token with Defender. Whenever an egg you control dies, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So Atla Palani Nest Tender is an incredibly fun and exciting commander. The core strategy of an Atla deck is to pack your library with massive game-ending creatures, then use Atla to create egg tokens. By cracking these eggs through sacrifice effects or dying in combat, you can cheat out the top cards of your deck until a monstrous threat emerges, completely unpredictably. This mechanic is both powerful and wildly entertaining, turning every egg crack into a potential game-changing moment. If you love the thrill of hatching random monsters and unleashing chaos on the battlefield, Atla Palani is the perfect commander for you. Now, one card that I do highly recommend for this commander is Ashnod's Altar, an artifact spell that costs 3 generic mana to cast, and it says the following. Sacrifice a creature, add 2 colorless mana. Okay, this is just what we need for an Atla deck to really thrive and shine. Ashnod's Altar offers easy to achieve sacrificing, so we can abuse those egg triggers. Plus, we gain 2 mana in the process, which is rather awesome. Overall, Atla is a wacky, unique, and very fun commander. This is a great one to build, and you can buy this commander for around 80 cents. Number 4. Codie Vociferous Codex. A legendary artifact creature construct that costs 3 generic mana to cast. It has 1 power and 4 toughness and says the following. You can't cast permanent spells. For 4 generic mana and tap, add 1 of each coloured mana. When you next cast a spell this turn, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile an instant or sorcery card with lesser mana value. Until end of turn, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Put each other card exiled this way on the bottom of your library in a random order. Ah yes, Codie, perhaps one of the oddest cards we've ever seen in Magic. Highly unique. Codie is chaotic and explosively fun in Commander. You can't cast permanents, only instant and sorcery spells, so it's pushing you into a pure Cascade Storm deck full of big splashy spells. Turns every game into a high risk, high reward puzzle, which may interest you. Codie's ability lets you tap him to add 5 mana for your next spell, giving us 1 colour for every sort of mana in the game, 1 of each basically, and then we get to cast another instant sorcery spell with lesser value from our deck. There's a lot of value here. This commander enables ridiculous turns where you can chain Cascade into game-winning combos. For example, you could do the old Ad Nauseam and Thassa's Oracle combo. However, only do this in a more competitive environment. Casual tables will not enjoy such a combo. This commander is unpredictable and can be hilarious to play. No permanence means you win through sheer spell velocity, making each game wild. Finally, we have access to every colour in Magic, so you can throw in all your favourite and most powerful instant sorcery spells, knowing that you have the colours needed to access them, which is very nice. I personally have never built or owned a Codie deck. Have any of you watching done so? I would love to know. It really looks interesting to brew. You can buy this commander for around 50 cents. Number 5, the final commander on my list today. Syr Carah. A legendary creature, human knight that costs 2 red and 3 generic mana to cast. She has 3 power and 3 toughness and says the following. Whenever Syr Carah or an instant sorcery spell you control deals damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Tap. Syr Carah deals 1 damage to any target. So yes, this is one sweet mono red commander, perfect for those aggro deck lovers, offering decent impulse draw and of course a little bit of ping damage. Her high mana cost and mono red's limited ramp options make mana rocks an essential part of her deck. I'll strongly recommend packing plenty of them into deck if you can, along with efficient spells to help us get that impulse draws trigger. A spell like Volcanic Spray, for example, is excellent here. What makes her truly unique is her playstyle. Instead of relying on the cards in your hand, you're constantly working with the top card of your deck, turning each turn into a dynamic and unpredictable challenge. This fresh approach shakes up traditional commander gameplay, offering something rare and exciting for the format. She may not be the most powerful commander on the list today, or in general, but she is definitely fun to play and can be a challenge to both brew and pilot. If that sounds fun to you, try her out. She's totally budget friendly to pick up and highly unique. You can buy this commander for around 35 cents. Okay, we've arrived to the end of the video. In conclusion, I hope that today I have shown you a cool and unique commander to pick up and play. What do you all think of the commanders I've listed? Have any of you played one of these commanders before? Do you have any recommendations? If so, let me know in the comment section below. I love reading your comments and always try my best to answer them all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, check out the 2 other videos that should have popped up on the screen. Please could drop a like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to keep updated for more of my future commander content. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, take care and goodbye.